As the man extended his hand towards the Christmas present, anticipation swirled within him, unaware of the mystery concealed within. With a gentle tug, he unveiled the hidden treasure, and in an instant, tears welled up in his eyes. They were tears of pure bliss and elation. In the realm of social media, a tale unfolded, capturing the hearts of all who came across it. It revolved around a courageous female dog yearning for a place to call her own, a forever home that would embrace her with unconditional love. Mary is a bull terrier mix who is a little over a year old. This is how her life got turned around for the better. It all started when this dog rescue had a mother dog who recently delivered some pups. Foxy and the Hounds is a dog rescue, a non-profit organization, which is based in Los Angeles. All of the volunteers are passionate about saving dogs, especially those who have come from a rough life. Foxy and the Hounds are devoted to the well-being of injured or abandoned animals, striving tirelessly to secure them a loving forever home. Their website proudly displays a powerful statement encapsulating their primary objective: a future where every shelter is emptied. They remain unwavering in their mission to treat dogs with utmost respect, care, and affection, serving as unwavering advocates for the voiceless. At the forefront of this compassionate organization stands Terry Fox, its founder and president, personally invested in the rescue of a mother dog and her newborn puppies. In response to a rescue call, Terry promptly arrived to collect the vulnerable canines. A heartwarming scene awaited her arrival as the mother sat on the floor, tenderly surrounded by her 6 precious puppies. Over the subsequent months, Terry assumed the responsibility of nurturing the pups, diligently providing them with bottle feedings. As the puppies reached the milestone of 8 weeks, the rescue launched their adoption efforts through well-organized events, resulting in a remarkable influx of applications. The dedicated team meticulously reviewed each application, driven by their unwavering commitment to find the most suitable homes for each and every one of the pups. Finally, they finished the application processes and were able to get every puppy adopted. Among the litter was little Mary, who was taken in by a home just like the rest of her siblings. Foxy and the Hounds were pleased with this success and continued on with their mission. However, around 1.5 years after the event, they received a shocking phone call about one of those dogs. When the line began to ring, Terry rushed over. Once she picked up the phone, she realized that another animal shelter was trying to contact them. Terry was confused at first. "We have one of your dogs here," the voice on the phone said solemnly. Hearing those words felt like a bucket of ice had just been thrown over her. "Oh my gosh, who?" Terry asked, unable to hide her panic when she found out it was Mary. She wasted no time in driving over to the shelter to pick her up. She was frantic. She wondered how could their rescue mess up so badly, giving one of their precious dogs to someone neglectful. Terry walked into the shelter with her heart lodged in her throat. As soon as she entered the doors, she saw Mary for the first time. After just over a year, the female dog had her head down, signs of neglect clear on her body. There were scars all over, especially around her nose. Around her ears were fly strikes. Unfortunately, Mary formed a habit of chewing on her own tail, and it ended up reaching the bone. After the shelter found her, they wrapped up her tail. "She just looked defeated," Terry commented. Looking back on that moment, Mary had never looked worse. Everyone who saw what had become of that beautiful little puppy was devastated. Terry and her team of dog rescuers were passionate people and had put in all their effort to secure good forever homes for their dogs. The process involves doing a home check as well as a meet and greet. Usually they were confident that they were giving off their dogs to a safe place. Terry struggled to cope with the idea that people could even treat a precious pup so badly. Mary got close to Terry, smelling her. The woman sat down, showing that she was no threat. Once Mary recognized who Terry was, her demeanor changed in an instant. The canine who had her head and spirits down not long ago was now brimming with energy. The happiness that radiated off of her was infectious, and Terry felt a little better. It didn't matter how weak Mary had become physically, because her heart was still strong. "I promise you'll receive the life you deserve, and I'll be there to help you," Terry assured Mary. However, before anything else, Terry prioritized Mary's health, which had been neglected in her previous adoption. The physical signs of mistreatment were evident on her body, and so Mary spent the following week receiving necessary treatment and care at a hospital. Under the guidance of expert doctors, Mary made a remarkable recovery, although some scars remained as a reminder of her past. Once she was deemed healthy, Mary re-entered the world and was temporarily placed in a foster home. However, this particular foster home would prove to be life-changing for her. Doug Christian and Michelle McGuire Christian, a happily married couple experienced in fostering dogs, agreed to take in Mary temporarily. Doug was determined not to form an emotional attachment this time, as they had ended up adopting some of their previous foster dogs. He reminded himself that Mary was just a foster. But Mary's endearing nature quickly melted the couple's hearts, and Doug's resolve began to waver. Taking in rescue dogs always carries some risk, but sometimes the rewards outweigh the uncertainties. Mary was not like other dogs who struggled with trust due to past abuse or neglect. From the moment she stepped into Doug and Michelle's house, it was as if she belonged there all along. She seamlessly fit into her new home, like a missing puzzle piece finding its place. Although Doug had initially been hesitant about adopting another foster dog, the bond between him and Mary was undeniable. They connected effortlessly, with Mary's sunny and vibrant personality bringing joy to Doug's life. It was evident that he adored her, and in return, Mary showered her foster parents with love. Michelle, always supportive of Doug's affection for animals, wanted to give Mary a permanent home as a Christmas gift. Keeping her plan a secret, she arranged Mary's adoption behind the scenes, fully aware of her husband's ecstatic reaction. Texting Terry, she requested to adopt Mary as a surprise. Foxy and the hounds were thrilled about finding Mary a loving and trusted forever home. In this heartwarming turn of events, Mary found not only a place she could call her own, but a family that cherished her deeply. During the Christmas season, Michelle dedicated herself to shopping for presents, with a special plan in mind to reveal Mary's adoption to her husband. On Christmas Day, as the family gathered to open their gifts, Michelle made sure to capture Doug's reaction when he received his gift. As soon as Doug opened the small box, tears streamed down his face. Inside was a dog tag with Mary's name inscribed on it, accompanied by Mary's adoption papers and their address. In the heartwarming video, Doug embraced Mary tightly, shedding tears of pure happiness. She had become an official member of their family. Michelle's video spread across social media platforms, accompanied by the touching story of Mary and Doug. Foxy and the hounds also shared the video, expressing their joy for Mary's newfound home. Another individual who had adopted a dog through the organization praised Terry and the dedicated volunteers for their deep care and commitment to the dog's well-being. They felt incredibly fortunate to have adopted a puppy from Foxy and the hounds and highly recommended the organization. Terry and her team of volunteers truly deserve recognition for their invaluable efforts as they enable dogs like Mary to find their forever homes. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you.